Next is harassment and cyberbullying. Look, we're going to need the audio again, so we're going to just get straight into it. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. All right, so let's make sure that it's sharing. Let's go. Get me. So next is obviously the harassment and cyberbullying policies. Let's hear what they got to say.
True or false? If you make a video that encourages viewers to post cruel and malicious comments on another video, that could result in a strike on your channel.
True.
The answer is true. Content.
You see? This is what I'm going to say. Whether you create content or whether you don't create content and you just watch videos and you comment down one again, you see what I'm saying? It's still worth learning about these policies. Let's keep it moving. Let's just rewind that. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's go.
True or false? If you make a video that encourages viewers to post cruel and malicious comments on another video, that could result in a strike on your channel. The answer is true. Content or behavior intended to harass, threaten, or bully others is not allowed on YouTube. Neither is maliciously recording someone without their consent or revealing someone's private personal information. Let's take a look at some examples. Creator A is angry after a heated exchange with Creator B and decides to share Creator B's personal home address and private phone number in a video that encourages viewers to send nasty messages to Creator B. In another video, a creator wants fans to communicate with them directly via social media, so they share their social media handles and email address on their channel. Do either of these videos violate our community guidelines?
Yeah, this one.
Yes. The first video violates our harassment policy. Don't use YouTube to maliciously share personal information about another individual. But how about photo editing someone's face into an embarrassing image? What about uploading videos of prank calls to emergency services? Are those violations too? To learn those answers and more about our harassment policy, go to the YouTube Help Center article linked here, or use the link in the description. Thanks for watching.
Wait a minute, that's really got me thinking because I've got... Anyway, it doesn't matter. All right, shout out to Flavor. If you know, you know. Anyway, you want me to get some more flavor, let me know. Get me. You're gonna come section below. I'll see if I can. Anyway, so let's keep it moving. Excuse me. We don't allow content that targets someone with prolonged insults and slurs based on their physical traits or protected group status. We don't allow other harmful behaviors like threats or doxing. Keep in mind that we take a stricter approach on content that targets minors, as they should. So, do you know what I mean? With the content I reacted to like last week, yeah, on my other channel, I'm gonna assume, you know what I mean? But I could be wrong. If you know, you know, in it. Like, my other channel, I went into details, and I'm gonna react to something else. Where, you know what I mean? Screwface G. Anyway, listen, get me. So when I'm ready to head over to that channel, make sure you subscribe to that channel. By the way, it's real versatile. The link is, I say the link is in the description below, but it's actually in the box. You know what I mean? It's actually in the box on the scrolling thing. Anyway, okay, moving. So here we are. So if you find content of violence, okay, forget all that. We already know that. If specific threats are made against you and you feel unsafe, report it directly to your local law enforcement agency. What this policy means for you? If you're posting content, don't post content on YouTube if it fits any of the description noted below. Content that contains prolonged insults or slurs based on someone's intrinsic attributes. These attributes include the protected group status, physical attributes, or the status as a survivor of assault, or non-consensual intimate imagery distribution, domestic A, child A, and more. Content uploaded with the intent to shame, deceive, or insult a minor. This means intended to make a minor feel unpleasant emotions like distress, shame, or worthlessness, intended to trick them to behave in ways that may harm themselves or their property, or engaging in name calling towards them. A minor is someone under 18 years old. Hey, listen, do you know what? With all this said, yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is probably gonna be the last one I do for today, and let's get on to the next one that probably, most probably tomorrow. Um, because when I think about it, this is a nice segue for me to head on to my other channel, because the first song I'm gonna react to is Akadidi by Screwface Gene. You know what I mean? Like, that's the first thing I'm gonna react to. And I like, because I used to do radio as well. Like, you know what I mean. Like, I understand how segue works, and you know what I mean. It's just, so it's like a natural default setting to me. Like, I naturally know how to segue into the next subject. Like, naturally know how to do it. You know what I mean. But what do you naturally know how to do? Leave your answer comments below. Let's not make this all about me. All right. But anyway, other types of content violate this policy: content that shares, threatens, or shares or encouraging others share or non-public personal identifiable information. Uh, P P what includes, oh, personal identifiable information, PII, includes but isn't limited to home address, email addresses, sign-in credentials like a username or password, phone numbers or passport numbers, medical records, or bank account information. This doesn't include posting widely available public information like officials' office phone number or the phone number of a business. This policy applies sharing your own personal identifiable PII, sharing information, someone else's PII, and situation where you accidentally share PII. Content must clearly indicate when fake PII is shared. For example, using fake login credentials as part of training. Okay, I hear that. Um, this is interesting. So I'm also watching the game. It's so interesting now. One game, Bournemouth beat Nottingham Forest 5-0, and then they lose. Practically, they're going to lose this game. It's inevitable. And then the following week, Nottingham Forest doing 7-0. That's football for you. Anyway, let me get back on topic. Content that encourages abusive behavior, like brigrading. Brigrading is when an individual encourages coordinated abuse of identifiable individuals on or off YouTube. Content that promotes harmful conspiracy theories or targets someone by claiming they're part of a harmful conspiracy theory or wait, what? Content that promotes harmful conspiracy theories or that targets someone by claiming they're part of a harmful conspiracy theory. A harmful conspiracy theory is one that has been linked to direct threats or violent acts. Okay, still not understand that, but we keep it moving. Content that threatens identifiable individual or their property, that includes implicit threats that don't specify or a time, place that, but may feature weapon. For example, right? For example, uh, content that depicts a stage meetup that is used to accuse identifiable individual in egregious misconduct with a minor. Um, okay, I don't know what's happened to my laptop just now. Maybe because it's switching to nighttime, it just automatic settings, bro. I don't know. Anyway, let me see. I can't even see on my phone. Where was I? So, without the presence of a law enforcement, content that depicts a vigilante restraining, assaulting individuals engaging in a dangerous or reckless vehicle, pursue or apprehend an individual. Content revealing in or mocking the of a serious injury identifiable individual. Content realistically simulates individual describing that or violence expressed experience, should I say. Content that depicts creators simulating acts of serious violence against others, for example, or torture, maimings, or beatings, and more. Content that contains stalking. Darwin Nunes is injured again. Anyway, content that denies, minimizes someone who rose victim of a well documented. Let me just see this in. Okay, he's alright. He's a soldier. Where was that? Content or minimize for victims of a major violent event. Content that contains unwanted mesmerizations of an identified individual includes content that describes someone in a lewd, degrading, or explicit manner. Content that shares requests or shows how to distribute a non-consensual intimate imagery. Content that fantasizes about, threatens, or supports assault. There is a lot here. All right, the policy. This policy applies to videos, description, comments, live streams, and any other ISP. We understand. Exceptions. I'm just gonna summarize this. I will not lie to you. All right, this is just too much to read, Brad. So exceptions: debate related to high-profile official or leaders, scripted performances, harassment, education, awareness. You know what I mean? Those type of things there. All right, so like, there's no point in going through all this. I'll be honest with you, because we already know what happens if content violates this policy, and we already know, like, just by we already know, like, we don't necessarily need examples either. Monetization and other penalties. In some cases, rare cases, we may remove content. Do you know what I mean? It's basically, we know that they may remove content. We know this already. All right. We know this already. All right. So there's something we don't have to always go over. But anyway, let me know what your thoughts are on these particular community guidelines, because when it's all said and done, right? When it's all said and done, there's a lot to genuinely go through, right? There's a lot. I thought I could just run through them all today. I'll be honest. I wasn't able to, but maybe the next one I'll be able to, because obviously I got to do the harmful and I got to do this content, this. What else is there? I think that's nope. There's this. You know what I mean? So I feel like, yeah, maybe in the next one by tomorrow, I'll literally be able to. It's either tomorrow or the week after. I'll be able to get into it. All right, Southampton about to get their first win in how many months? Right, they're happy. They got their win. Congratulations. Everton murked Leicester. Nah, Ruud van Nistelrooy, I feel bad for that, brother. Still. But anyway, forget football. we're gonna go on to my other stream. You know what I mean? Gonna drink some water, eat for a bit. You know what I mean? And we're gonna react to. You know what I mean? In fact, maybe I should pull that. Oh, I can't even put it up on my phone. But basically, there's a stuff that I'm gonna react to. Yeah, I'm gonna react to Screwface. You hear me? The tune AK Diddy by Screwface. We're gonna react to some Big Bang. You know what I mean? We're gonna react to some G Dragon. Yeah, we're gonna react to. Do you know what I mean? The situation. There's so much things to react to over there. We're gonna get into more details in regards to breaking down. Yeah, Drake's lawsuit against UMG. I know. Look, I may be a week or two behind certain content. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But some information that needs to be said. You know what I mean? That knowing that content is that in terms of the lawsuit, is that what does it mean? The fact that you mentioned content creators, I need to understand it properly. What does that mean? You know what I mean? Where do we go from here? Because defamation is a big deal. But anyway, let me know what your thoughts are on this particular stream and video in general. Do you understand? Because at the end of the day, we don't want to violate any policies or any YouTube community guidelines. We have to do. Sorry, let me just read it. Okay, Newcastle lost. Thank you for them, our neighbours. That means Chelsea got to make sure they win on Monday, bruv. They got to make sure. And obviously Liverpool beating Bournemouth, that's also good. Do you know what I'm saying? I know Man City are going to handle Arsenal, I know they will. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, this was a good result for Chelsea if they win. If they win, it's good. But I don't know these days. I'm trying not to be care about Chelsea Football Club these days. Yeah, I'm trying not to. But anyway, like, follow, share, subscribe for more. Yeah. Make sure you subscribe to Real Versatile. I'm gonna go live on that channel soon anyway. Yeah, so stay tuned.